All right, Libra, it is 1:11 as I'm starting your reading today. So this is your reading for the month of April. So this is the energy that is coming in for you. And I want you to trust there's a purpose and a reason why you clicked on this video in the first place. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So there is something beautiful happening for you this month, Libra. And I'm super excited for you. We're going to start with a surrender card. So this is something that you are meant to lighten, release, surrender to. So surrender to effortlessness. Surrender to effortlessness. The message is stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So once again, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So allow yourself to lighten up and move effortlessly. It's not meant to feel so hard. Okay, so we've got aerial yoga. Perhaps you've been practicing this. This is definitely coming in as a sign. I've actually tried it and it's actually really hard. I did a few classes before I moved here to the mountains, so it was really fun. So we've got a healing message coming forward this month for you and a spirit animal that is guiding you. So awaken your greatness. This is your message from the elephant. You may have seen one. So the message it brings is you have an important purpose in this world, Libra. It's time to embrace your full potential. So once again, you have an important purpose in this world. It's time to embrace your full potential. And I also have an affirmation here for you. So feel free to write this down and use this month. It is safe for me to lead with gratitude or greatness. It is safe for me to lead with greatness and gratitude. So we also have the number 8 on this card. This is the energy of power, the number of power. This is the power that is within you. You are meant to wield your power this month. All right, so you might be seeing this number around. I'm getting April the 8th coming in as an important day for you. So you can mark that down in your calendars and make sure you save this video and watch it again. All right, so a guardian angel coming forward, bringing divine protection and guidance. Action. So you are meant to be in action, in movement. The energy is not passive here. Because we have action doesn't mean that you are meant to push or force, right? This is steady flow. So the message here is remember, it's not about changing the entire world at once. Begin with yourself and your immediate surroundings first. Small conscious actions set off a chain reaction. Slow and steady, one step at a time. What's yours is going to be yours, so there's no need to try to rush it. So once again, remember, it's not about changing the entire world at once. Begin with yourself and your immediate surroundings first. Small conscious action steps set off a chain reaction. All right, so that is your message from your guardian angels. We're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you. So we are getting here Page of Wands. So you have stepped into unfamiliar territory. And this is where Spirit is encouraging you to be open-minded, open-hearted, and steady as you move through this month. Okay, so there's something that you're meant to discover here. So exploration is mandatory. So Page of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. You are meant to work with others. You may be finding yourself with others more, communicating, interacting, and working with. It's for the common good. So there's a lot of growth and expansion happening in your world through this experience. And we also have strength. You have a lot of strength at this time. You've been feeling this within yourself. And what's happening is you pack a punch this year, Libra. You're going to make a dent in the world. So this is the power that Spirit is reuniting you with and you unleashing it in the world. So the strength is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. So yeah, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. There is something beautiful unfolding for you here, Libra. I don't have the words to express like what it is that I'm seeing, because I'm seeing it showing up in many different ways, many different forms. We have a lion here as well as another spirit animal. So I really feel that some of you may have been seeing animals in real life, maybe online, TV, books, like wherever you're seeing them, they are there guiding you. So know that you are tapped into spirit. You're spiritually tuned in, right? So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And I'll leave you a link to where you can find out what your other signs are if you don't know. And it's a free website. Sorry, I had a blank there for a second. So this Page of Wands and the Strength card, both of these women have their goggles up. This is what's standing out to me. And I feel that you're able to look through different perspectives with these goggles and without these goggles. And I'm seeing logic and reason, but I'm also seeing intuition and the spirit mind here working together in harmony. And this is allowing you to see more than what you were able to see before. So I feel that as you are stepping into this month, there's clarity around something, or there's an opportunity for you to step into something that you haven't done before, something that you've desired. Maybe it's the time that you're making that feels new to you. Like you're stepping into something that allows you to be more free to actually implement something or do something that you've been desiring. I feel that this Page of Wands is the way that you are showing up in your world, the choices and decision, and then the actions that you are taking. This is what is materializing your manifestations in your world. This is what is materializing your manifestations in this world. I'm sorry, I'm slurring my words right now. I feel that there's a lot of downloads that are coming in for you, and there's so much that Spirit wants to share. And I feel this is what the month of April is going to feel like for you, is an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of blessings, an abundance of opportunities to experience different things. And this is you stepping into it, right? You are choosing to do this. And I feel this is a silent decision that you have made. It's not something that you need to announce to the world. It feels something that is personal. It feels more spiritual, right? So it doesn't need any kind of an explanation or understanding. It's more you are now immersing yourself into the experience. And for me, this has been exercising, where I made a decision and then I didn't follow through. I made a decision, didn't follow through. And then finally, I came to a place where I made the decision and I'm following through. And when I made the decision this time, it felt different. And you know what? I feel it feels different to you as well. There's something here that you have been sensing, Libra, that feels different. And this is in a good way. This is a sign, and there may be some uncomfort around this because you're having to step out of your comfort zone in order to immerse yourself. And it's almost like you're going to have to trust this, right? So you'll have to share with me how this is coming in for you. There's a lot of excitement here. I'm getting joy, laughter coming through. So this feels like a very young, youthful energy. So this is your inner child. This is you putting the weight down and allowing yourself to start fresh. The words are coming forward way too fast. So I have to slow myself down when I'm speaking here. So you are meant to adopt a beginner's mindset because the way things are going to be done here are different than the way that you have currently been doing them. And to me, this feels like there's this different spiritual language that is being spoken here. And it feels like you've been through this experience where you've learned the language. So as this language is being communicating, you are picking up the signals, right? So I feel you may be finding yourself to be a little bit more curious, interested in something. Maybe there's something piquing your interest or something's making your heart sing. There's like this little fire, passion that is burning inside of you, something that you desire to do. It's a pull that you're feeling. And I'm getting fear tied to this as well. So the fear, Libra, set the fear aside. I know it's not that easy to do when you're actually within that fear, right? Dead center in that. It's hard to pull out of it. But the more that you practice, the more that you put that energy and effort in, you'll find yourself overcoming it, right? It doesn't have power unless you give it power. And yes, sometimes we can lose our power. And this is where the Page of Wands comes in. This is where it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail. It's okay to laugh at your little fumbles, right? It's okay because these are growing opportunities. These are growing pains is what Spirit is calling them, right? So allow yourself to be within this experience without judging yourself or thinking something's wrong with you because that happened or this happened. They want you to move on from it, right? So, whenever I go through experiences like this, I find it not that hard to move on because I don't carry things. And this is something that I naturally do, right? And I know there are people out there because I've experienced family members, friends that have a harder time with this. And, just me being able to do this, I used to think something was wrong with me, that I wasn't able to, sit and actually feel into it and stay there for as long as some people did. So I thought because it wasn't happening that way, there's something wrong with me. So there's some sort of belief or some sort of doubt that is being cleared away through you stepping into this month, right? So some of the changes that you've been experiencing, I feel some of those changes you can't explain, and that's okay if you can't explain them. I feel this is a experience only for your soul and you are going through it still. So I feel this is a really good thing. There's a lot of excitement there, right? It doesn't feel like it's a negative experience, even though sometimes that little seed can take off and our imagination can run wild. This is about grounding and stabilizing, sharing, exchanging of energies, working with others. So you are being called to do this. I know that sometimes in the past when we've had bad experiences or negative experiences with others, experiences that left a sour taste in our mouth where we're kind of like, I'm good on that. I don't need to open myself up and have to deal with that again. It's not that kind of an energy. And this is the energy that Spirit wants you to set aside for a moment because whether you know this or not, it is heavy and you are feeling it. I feel some of you just don't realize this. To open yourself up to connections, to interactions, right? Because this is where the expansion and the growth happens because your interactions and your exchange of energies with others allows you to see the world in more color. It allows you to see the world in more frequencies and vibrations, right? And right now there is a collective consciousness that is rising. There's this like community. I feel this is spiritual. This is something on a global level that is happening where everyone is uniting together and elevating in light, right? So you may be going through an experience like this where you're connecting to a soul tribe, people that really uplift you, that you feel good around, vice versa, right? The energy doesn't feel like you're having to fake being someone else or you're having to be, not being yourself, right? Lying for the benefit, for the good of them, not like it's almost like this masks that sometimes we wear, right? I feel that you're stepping up more honestly. Like this, there's like no pressure here. This is what the month of April is bringing in. So I'm seeing things really opening up for you this month, and a lot of like really fun adventures with others. Like you might be invited to an event, and sometimes I've gone to events, especially with my work related stuff in the past, convention and things like that. I don't like going by myself. I like to go with a friend. And I've had an experience where I did have to go by myself because no one could go with me, but I knew everyone there anyway. So I realized that I already have a lot of friends there. And sometimes it's kind of nice to go by yourself because you have the freedom to do whatever you want in whatever way you want and timing you want, right? So, and sometimes it's really nice to have friends with you. So, what I'm getting are social settings here, a lot more people around you. You might be finding yourself in experiences where there's more people around you than normal. Maybe even at work, you're being called to work with someone. Maybe you are training with a new software, or there's something going on and you're being asked to work in teams, right? Or you're finding, like, an example of this in my own house is we had a leak in our house. There was water dripping, and my brother-in-law called, and every one of us gathered together. Everyone was working like a team, and it was very organic, very natural. We found ourselves there, and everything went really well. And we're like, whoa, that stopped us in everything we were doing. We all showed up, worked together, and it worked out. That's how this is moving through your world right now. So I want you to recognize it when you experience it and share with me in the comment section below. This is you taking action. This is not you thinking whether or not you should help. This is that natural instinct to help, to show up, right? So this is how you are moving through your world right now. And what a powerful way to move, Libra. Um, and I feel this is an instinct. This is a part of you that you are building. It's a part of you that was always there, but whatever experience you're having right now, and I feel in the last year, that you've been building up to this version, and it is opening up a lot of love and connection for you, community as well. And we have strength. You've got a lot of strength, and there's more strength you are building. You are showing up, is what I'm seeing here. This is going to be a month where you experience a lot of changes, and this is where your life really takes a turn, Libra. This is where things begin to respond to you, to materialize. It's your effort and your energy that you're putting into the things that are important for you, right? So you're going to see result. You, again, pack power, and this is you wielding it. This is also the power of you to stay steady as you're moving through everything, right? So patience is going to be your superpower here. Persistence, persevering, right? Um, Motivation is something that sometimes we have to cultivate. It's not something that we naturally feel. I don't feel like it is because I don't feel motivated all the time. Sometimes I have to build that motivation. And for me, going and working out, I have to build that motivation and get myself in the vibe and the energy in order to do it. Otherwise, forget it, right? So this is how I feel you are working with energy. You're working with yourself. I feel this is kind of like emotional management. It is you implementing practices, and I'm getting a regimen or some sort of routine. This is in your daily world. I feel that you are showing up. You have built structure, and this is allowing you to move through your world centered and grounded in your own frequency and vibration. So you're not matching the energies of anything happening externally, not others, not environments, not things, not anything, right? So, and you are supported by spirit. This is a month that I feel is going to go down in history for you, Libra. It really is. And I know I said this in your last reading as well, but I believe it. There is something that you are working towards. And yes, you've been putting more energy and effort into it. And it can be exhausting, right? We can be continually wondering when, how, where, right? What? So let go of the expectations, be patient, walk that path of faith. I remember a friend that was doing law of attraction manifestation, and she had only done it for a week and she was already like in a negative space. So she's like, I'm going to try the law of attraction and see if that draws something in. And I'm like, I don't think that's how it works. Like, you can't just quickly have timing around it. Anyways, I let her do her thing. And by the end of the week, even earlier than that, she was super frustrated because it wasn't happening when she wanted it to. And that's not how the energy is working right now. It doesn't happen instantly. It's not, we get instant gratification from this. This takes a lot of effort and energy to stay patient and move steadily in the way that feels light, right? Just being in this frequency and vibration is a lot of effort, right? So the more that you do it, the more that you show up, the better you'll get at it. And before you know it, you've mastered it. So I feel that some of you, somewhere in your world, you are changing habits, changing your routine, changing your schedule, like something small, not to do everything all at once because that can be overwhelming. And I always find that one small thing at a time builds up. And before you know it, you're immersed in an experience that maybe once you believed that you never would be in, right? So I feel that you're breaking walls here with this, any kind of blocks, anything standing in your way. You're just busting through them because there's no belief in them. It's like, oh, there's a wall here. Well, I've gone through a wall before, so I'm going to try to go through this one. And there's always a way, right? Sometimes you're not meant to go past the wall. Maybe you're meant to go up and around or back this way and that way, right? So I feel you're aware of this, and I feel this is what's amplifying for you this month is your sensory abilities, your ability to see things before they happen. This is the strength and the power that you have. So I feel that Spirit is calling you to reconnect with you, your natural instincts, your ability to lead, your power of authority over you, right? Your actions, your thoughts, your words. This is you having authority over you. So that is the Strength card. I'm getting He-Man coming in. The energy of He-Man is coming through. So that might be a childhood cartoon. That was one of your favorites. I actually used to watch this a lot when I was younger. So you have the power. We're going to pull a number frequency behind this month and draw out a message your soul needs to hear today. So let's see what's coming forward for you, Libra. So 5, change is coming in. It's inevitable. Everything is temporary, right? So we've got turquoise blue coming up, the number 5. So you're being called to be flexible and adaptable and able to move. And you have to allow adjustment time to get used to an energy that you have stepped into that feels unfamiliar. So this card indicates a time of expected and unexpected change in your life, when anything can happen and usually does. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to think of your life as an adventure in which exciting opportunities could appear at any moment. Rather than fearing the unfamiliar and unknown, you are urged to embrace expansion, movement, and change. This is a time to go with the flow and open yourself to opportunities that will improve your quality of life. Anything is possible and the wheels are set in motion. So be sure to play your part by moving closer to your dreams. You may be called upon to make changes in your mindset, maybe in your relationships, in your residence, your lifestyle, or career, wherever a shift is needed to serve your greater good. It is time to broaden your horizons and re-spark your passion for life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and to harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you towards a time of movement and change, right? Action is needed at this time. So, towards movement and change. Procrastination, resistance, and fear only take you out of alignment. So surrender yourself to the opportunities that are about to present themselves to you. Trust that you're divinely loved and guided, and you'll be shown the way. Okay, so I have an affirmation here for you as well. Feel free to write this down and use it as well this month. So I accept and surrender to the changes that improve the quality of my life. So once again, I accept and surrender to the changes that improve my quality of life. So that is the number 5 frequency for you. And we are going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. So we are getting in good time. Everything is happening in good time. And your angel number 6666. So the message here is happening for a reason. Something is happening in your life for a reason. You have divine support right now. Empathy is required, kindness as well, understanding, and waiting. So there's that divine timing in the waiting. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with one collective a day. This is going to now change to one individual reading per week with one collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. All right, everyone, if you're here still, Katomi has done it again. She's come up with a brand new Magic Intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support. Thank you for watching. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, it's pretty close.